Hey guys, it's Asher from Astronaut Chung, and we will be showing the bearded dragon angel. So we will be recording on two devices. So this will be about all the management and care. I haven't started this because I will be doing my tablet right now.
And as you can see, there's a strange bug in the middle of all the care and food and light bulb. And we'll talk about that later. In this video, on the computer, we won't be showing Angel. This is just going to be basic care. The next video we're going to be coming out with, where you will see Angel, is about handling bearded dragons and all that jazz. And how to tame if you have a biting dragon. Everything you need to know about handling. So, first, you're going to need a cage. So get a 40-gallon long cage or a normal cage. It will look like the one that you see now. See, it's not too high, but it's just enough so that she can get up on her perch to bask even when she gets older.
And you also need a basking lamp if you don't have one.
That's what I'm going to get to next, Noah. So we use the 40-watt Repta basking spot lamp. It's from ZoomEd. I'm sure you can find it online. There's a picture of a bearded dragon on the front and other
ZoomEd made it.
Yeah, I'm sure you can find it online.
PetSmart, right?
We got it at PetSmart. They're a very helpful PetSmart in Orange County. Next, you need a UVB and UVA lamp. See, this is right here. This is an open canopy. We only have one UVB and UVA lamp in here. I think it's 10 watts. We're not sure.
Can you be a little bit quieter?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is
now I'll lower the screen for you.
As you can tell, it's awfully boring.
And then we'll get to the food.
The guy we bought it from, or bought it from, actually,
this is the food that we got from PetSmart. It's juvenile bearded dragon food. They sell adult food too. And it comes in like little pellets, so that you don't have to get them multivitamins. Well, you may have different thoughts, but we don't give them multivitamins as long as they're eating this.
And
don't be worried if the babies don't show interest in this, because
they like to eat crickets.
Crickets and protein-ish stuff.
And make sure to feed them the little tiny crickets.
No.
That you buy at your local
Petco or
PetSmart.
And if you don't want to feed them crickets, then I guess cut up superworms would do well as well. And the crickets have to be small. And just in case your reptile gets a wound, I really suggest you get a reptile wound healing aid. It's very useful if your animal gets a cut by accident.
Make sure to also get a 50 carpet. If you have a 40, if you found a 40 carpet somewhere, good. But if you get a 50 carpet, just cut it.
A little quieter.
Just cut it. And you also need to get a long wood, kind of like this. Anything.
For the babies, they need the green carpet, which you might be able to see in the background. You can't give them sand because of their immune system, and when they eat the crickets, they might swallow some of the sand with them, and that would be no good for them. It would make them highly sick and could make potential death. The next I was going to show you is the Repticalcium. Most people put it on their food, their veggies, and crickets. What we do for Angel is we put it around her habitat, and she'll lick it up. Because she won't eat it with her food. We're going to start doing it with her crickets now, because this is only our second day of having Angel. But we already know pretty much everything because we did our research, which all of you should do. You shouldn't just watch this video. Get out, go to a pet store. You need to go and find someone who knows all about these guys and we can tell you all about what's up.
And make sure if you get the basking lamp, turn it on at 6 a.m. If you can't do that, then just do it at 7 or something, and then give her an extra hour. Or
they need 12 hours of that basking lamp, and then they can have 12 hours of coolness, but they'll need 12 hours. So I suggest you get a timer so that you won't have to wake up in those early mornings and turn the basking lamp on. Same with the UVA and UVB, and so you should put timers on those.
And then you also need a thermometer and a humidity.
Humidifier. It's you can get it almost like at any pet store. It shows you the heat and the amount of humidity. Right now it's way over what it should be. It's 70 humidity and 70 Fahrenheit, but that's just on the cool side of the tank. Probably much warmer on the hot side of the tank. But then it will warm up gradually because we just turned the light on, so it's pretty early in the morning. So
it's 8:10. Okay.
It's 8:13.
It's 8:13. We've been editing and getting this video ready.
What editing?
This is what I was above that you saw earlier. It's the Katie did. We found it while Angel kind of escaped. It was hiding on a bush.
And then it jumped onto a baseball field.
So we just wanted to show you that. Now let's get back to the basics here. You see the really long twisted branch in the back? That's the only decoration because she really doesn't need anything much else right now. And she loves to bask on it. So
maybe we should give her something to play on like skate.
You also might need
going the wrong direction. Yep.
One of these right here. If
you see the like large piece of bark in the background? Well, that's a hut. You can get that in your local pet store. They're pretty much anywhere. You need a very large size so that your bearded dragon can fit in there even when it's adult, because they will get pretty big, and that's why you need to do your research. They can get
But didn't we get heating pads?
Oh yes, and you'll need at least two heating pads, one for each side of the cage. And the cool side, it's just going to be a little bit on the cool side, but you mostly want it on this side of the cage.
The basking side.
The basking side. So it can keep it warm during nighttime. Then you just need the bearded dragon, practically.
But if you get anything else, you don't want to burn their bellies, so
you don't want to get you know, one of those rocks where it provides heat. Because when they get on it, they can't feel it. So because they take their heat in from their backs. Because sunlight isn't coming from the ground, it's coming from the sky. So they've evolved or changed over time so that their backs take in all the heat. Their stomachs don't. So when they get on that hat of rock, they don't get any of that heat, and it burns them because they can't feel when it's getting too hot. And for the feeding when they're adults, large crickets and superworms. Don't catch the crickets or superworms from your backyard. That's no good, no good. They can carry diseases and any of that stuff. So you don't want that. And you'll need a larger dish. No. Oh, you can. The small, palish water dish and the other one, which this is totally blocking. Those two. You can see which one the food's in. But the water dish, that will need to get bigger as it gets older. That will need to be at least as big as the bearded dragon when it's older.
So it can soak itself.
Huh?
I just take over for a little bit.
So
I don't know if you see, but we have like a little thermometer up there.
We already showed them that.
Right. Okay. Then I don't have to show anything.
Let's get back to our basic care then.
I don't think there's
There's nothing more to talk about, but please subscribe. Leave a comment.
Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.